stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to White. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Herbert now on 1st down. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. They'll run with White. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, LA. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, 49ers. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment.
Ready, play. Here we go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they will finally run him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little...
He is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Herbert to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle,
and he's not going to get away. They track him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, 49ers. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down at the 30. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Mark Harris Jr. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He'll look deep here for Diggs. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They motion the slot man left. Back to throw. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
That one intercepted. Into space. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Open man downfield is Higbee. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Throwing now from the gun. A throw right side is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The give to White. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Herbert. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that...
And he's in! Puka Nakua! Touchdown Chargers! Herbert will lead the offense up. They'll go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now, Herbert. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Throwing now on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A big play in the game now. Third down and 1. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.